The most useful thing I could tell you about Mumford sheet metal in Selbyville, Delaware, is that if you need anything metal, anything at all, they either have it,
10-inch, 8-inch,
or they can make it. And probably the most interesting thing I could tell you about the place is it's really run by Mumfords.
9 active Mumfords in here now.
I'm Tim Mumford. Stuart Mumford. Walt Mumford. Doug Mumford. Dale Jr. Buddy. Johnny and Kurt are off on Wednesdays.
And that after 70-plus years on the job, Isaiah, 94, and Warren, 86, still come to work every single day.
because when you quit, you eat too much, and maybe drink too much, and sleep too much, and I don't want that.
Unfortunately, on one of my visits, Warren gave me a book called Delmarva Chicken Industry, 75 Years of Progress by Professor William Williams at the University of Delaware. We learned that the Mumford Company was started during the Depression by Warren's older brother, Charles. We also learned from Professor Williams that the Depression barely caused a ripple on Delmarva because people grew their own food and they raised chickens. They knew a lot about chickens. We also learned to our great surprise that what really lit the fire under the broiler industry was World War II, and the chicken was so important to feeding the troops in Europe that the government stepped in to make sure the lion's share of the chicken went to the troops. That's not just something from a book either. That's something Warren Mumford actually experienced.
In fact, when I was overseas, I ate chicken like 2 miles down the road from Chow Poultry.
You do it with shallow poultry?
Oh, yeah, I was right on the box.
And the connection is even deeper. Delmarva farmers were able to produce more and more chicken because of innovations developed by Charles Mumford. Things like bulk feeding and fail-safe watering troughs that wouldn't flood a chicken house.
Was that revolutionary in its time?
It was for watering chickens, yes.
The wars are won by warriors and weapons, but as Napoleon Bonaparte once observed, an army travels on its stomach. So some credit is due for winning World War II to those who raised millions upon millions of chickens to be fed to the troops. They've turned their swords into plowshares here ever since, and into just about everything else for that matter.
Turtle guards,
which brings us back once again to the beginning.
They fit it on a crab pot.
That if you need anything made out of metal, anything at all, they either have it or they can make it.
Interesting. I'm a Mumford, you're a Mumford.
We're all Mumfords.
We're all Mumford.